Alright, welcome back, WRXGarage. So, I know last video I said I was selling my car, but I read the comments and you guys didn't really want me to get rid of it. So, but then I already sold all the stuff to Scott, so I was like, well, I can't ask for it back. It's already back to stock. What am I gonna do? Just show them.
What did you do?
I don't know. It's a bad decision. I don't know. Vanessa's gonna kill me. But
we're going to be taking it for a little ride today.
yeah.
So how's it feel?
Already different from my car.
Yeah.
Obviously the transmission is so much better. Yeah, the steering is way stiffer.
It feels really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, way stiffer. Oh, the second gear, there's no second gear bullshit. Not like the WRX has.
Yeah.
Transmission is 1,000% better. 1,000% better.
And this is stock suspension too?
This is all stock.
Oh no, Kyle, I want one.
Oh no, what am I gonna do? This is gonna kill me. Obviously with an exhaust, this thing's gonna sound fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it just drives so nice. Definitely way tighter. This is like...
Is the gear ratio different? Probably a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because the first gear doesn't feel as
First gear
short.
feels a lot longer.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as short. Actually, I'll go down. Yeah, the steering is way tighter. Like, way tighter. Obviously, the transmission. The power definitely feels, you know, a little bit more than the stock, but
yeah,
you'll know better because, you know, yours is stage 2.
Yeah.
How much of a difference it is. The boost is definitely at a totally different RPM range though. I mean, obviously it's a different engine, but...
Yeah, no, it's definitely shifted higher.
Yeah, you're right, definitely shifts. You can almost tell it wants to be shifted way higher in the RPM range. Yeah, it's unbelievable how different it is because of the tightness.
I felt it earlier, and honestly, the transmission by itself, just shifting, is just a ton notchier.
Yeah, here. You want to drive?
Sure. Oh, it has a little electric. That's really nice. Has the garage door. This must be a modern Subaru thing.
It must be.
This is the 2020.
And it's got to be a premium, right?
Yeah.
Or it's a limited. I forget.
So. Clutch is nice. It feels that the engagement point is about the same.
It definitely feels about the same. I would agree with you.
The newer cars have a lighter clutch as well. First gear is usable.
Yeah. The transmission
feels good.
So
it feels. I'm used to a much heavier clutch pedal.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But let's see if we can get a downshift. First gear feels so much better.
Yeah,
I don't.
You can actually use it.
And this is a completely stock tune, stock gearing,
bone stock. Brembos feel the same? But I mean, the suspension obviously is a little bit harsher.
Yeah.
You know, it definitely feels It
the
feels
suspension
planted.
is handling it really well.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be as comfortable for obviously like a long drive. Seats are
very
about the same, I would say.
comfortable, about
I
the
do
same.
like the centers.
I think that, yeah, I think these seats have a bit better bolstering and just feel. The cloth ones are a little bit like squishier.
Yeah, these feel firmer. You're right.
But
like
they're still very comfortable.
Yeah.
Cabin noise. The newer cars are a lot quieter, I think. Or maybe I'm just used to a loud exhaust on my car, but overall, this car just feels.
Right here. So,
yeah.
All right, so it's
interesting.
the WRX definitely has a more, you know, obviously it's a softer suspension, but
yeah.
definitely
The brakes though, I think mine bite a bit harder, but that just might be because of the pads.
Yeah.
The upgraded pads. But dude, the shift feel.
The transmission is the shining light of this car for sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously when it has an exhaust, it'll also be the exhaust note, but power-wise, what the difference to your car? Do you notice anything, or?
I think my car's quicker for sure.
Well, definitely. Stage 2, this is stock.
Oh, it's more than stage 2. But yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Stage 2 plus.
Stock. I'd say that this feels about as fast as mine when I only had the downpipe.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit slower than that.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, this thing feels so good.
All right, so we should explain what we did here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So, while we're sitting here, guys, really quick, let's just like talk about on paper.
Here, I'll hold this for us.
What are the main differences between a WRX and the STI? On the modern platform, of course, everyone's going to know the difference between the FA motor and the EJ motor. You're talking about a 2.5 liter older series EJ 257, which is a platform that Subaru's been built off of for a long time. They have their weaknesses, they have their, you know, quirks. Some people love them, some people hate them. We're kind of indifferent. We lean more towards the FA platform because we think they're more reliable, they're more gas efficient. But
for a daily driver, definitely WRX is better.
Yes, but for the STI, you're getting the 6-pot Brembo. On the modern ones, you're getting the 6-pot Brembo upgrade, you're getting larger rotors. So out of the box, you're getting a better suspension. So out of the box, all those things mean
The wing.
you're getting a wing too. You're getting a car that is better set up for performance.
The SI drive is very nice as well.
Yes.
We didn't get to use it in our quick little drive, but
the transmission is really the shining star.
Yeah, transmission is just
it feels
much
different.
If the WRX had this transmission, it would be night and day better car.
I also really like the leather interior.
Yeah,
the Alcantara
obviously.
sidecar.
Yeah, it's very the interior obviously of this one 2020 is very, very, very nice.
I might have to STI trans swap my car.
That's a good idea. So let's explain first. We didn't really explain too well. So, no, I'm not getting an STI. I know.
Yeah,
but
we kind of baited you guys a little bit.
This is actually our buddy's car, Jeff. He actually just picked this up like a month ago.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you know, I want you guys to do a review on it. So we're like, yeah, we'll come drive your STI. Of course, why wouldn't we? So my first thoughts from a basically stock WRX, except for an axle back and some, you know, suspension and wheel upgrade. Transmission, way better.
First gear itself is the
first gear, even the second. There's no
smooth,
lag in that second gear.
It's not jerking you back and forth.
So that is fantastic. Interior, obviously, you know, is really nice. The seats are nice.
I'm like upset because I know I'm gonna have to swap the transmission now. If any of you guys out there are a dealer, work with cars, if you guys have a good deal and want to ship me an STI transmission,
yeah, that'd be
that
would be a fun.
Reach
upgrade.
out, absolutely.
You'd basically at that point with your Brembos, you'd have an FA STI.
Basically, yeah. Bader built did he did that entire series on his.
Yeah. What are your initial quick thoughts
on everything?
Coming from a stage 2 WRX compared to a stock STI? Your thoughts?
this car with a good tune by itself is going to be an amazing platform to work off of.
Yeah.
I think a lot of minor upgrades, like a weighted shift knob that I'm used to in that car, maybe a shift stop a little bit, maybe some bushings in the linkage, but like definitely fixing a little bit of rev hang. And then I think I would just need more seat time to have a better opinion of it. But overall, I mean, if you can afford the difference between the two, I think it might be worth it. Especially for a daily driver. If you're looking for something that's a lot more performance oriented and you really want to heavily modify it, I think the FA might be better.
Yeah, I think if you want to keep your car and just do small little things, then get the STI, because it starts off way higher than where the WRX is starting. But if you're one of those people that want to mod, if you want to build it, get the WRX, because obviously there's more price for you to build, but also it's probably a better platform to build on top of.
True.
This is probably way better from the start, but I think to me this doesn't really need that much. An exhaust and a tune, and that's it. I mean, it doesn't need anything else to be fantastic.
The other part of it you have to consider is, like, if you're going head-to-head race between a stock STI and a stock WRX, the stock STI is going to win. Stock STI versus, and I'm talking about the 15 plus platform, everyone.
Yeah.
The stock STI versus maybe a WRX with an intake. From the launch, it's going to be very, very close. I think the STI might pull out on it on the highway at higher speeds. You do a stock WRX or a stock STI and a WRX with a downpipe and a tune, I think the WRX wins. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
a lot
even
of people
if you
knock on those cars, but I mean,
the FA tune's better for sure. I think that if you were to do a stage 2 WRX and a stage 2 STI, the WRX is going to be pretty close. I think it might even beat it.
But if you want to start at that higher tier to start off, like, I think this car is definitely
even
worth
our buddy Jeff isn't going to do too much crazy stuff like performance wise, but he wants to do the wheels, the suspension, the tires, exhaust and stuff like that. So
no, this right out of the package,
the transmission,
it feels
as soon as I went first to second, I was like, oh my god, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have.
Nothing can really beat the best transmission I've ever felt is actually a Civic SI.
Yeah,
that car has a lot of other things that it needs to be improved.
I know the S2000 is like the car that everyone
Honda's
says.
transmissions are really nice, but even this weighted shift knob, just one little thing. Oh my gosh, I'm tempted to run over and grab mine and just see how it feels.
Yeah,
but the reverse camera, everything works great. The screen here, this is again. My car is a 2016, this is a 2020. So a lot of the interior little bits are improved, especially the head unit and like all the buttons and how everything feels, but interior quality. But the sound deadening also it's definitely improved on these newer cars. The 2019 and 2020, when they did the facelift, they also retuned the front suspension for those cars, and then they definitely improved the sound quality, the interior sound deadening. So, yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more of this car, comment. If you want to tell Jeff what he should do, comment down below. If you want any mod ideas.
If you guys want to battle it out in the comments, because I feel like this one's going to be a war zone.
Yeah. Actually, once he gets a little bit more stuff done, we'll probably have to do a video of Jeff's car versus your car. Yeah. That'll be a fun little challenge.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week with another one.
Cool.
Peace.
Peace.